I want to be there for people when life is at its worst. Every disaster is different. You never really know what you're going to need, so you got to bring in a lot of gear with you to be able to handle different situations.
The Pete Store's trucks are very vital to our work. Some of the equipment that we have weighs 30 to 40,000 pounds, and they need to be delivered quickly and safely. The Pete Store's trucks are custom designed that specifically fits our needs and the needs of disaster survivors.
When we come in there hours after a strike and the light towers go up and roads start being cleared and shelters start being powered up, the community begins to realize that there's hope.
Please join me in honoring CNN hero Tad Agolia.
I happened to be up and see CNN, the world's top 10 heroes program. 4 days later, this salesman comes up and says, there's a guy you need to talk to, and it was Tad. And I went, you're the guy.
I met John Arscott for the first time and sat down with him for about 30 minutes. I shared my story, and he stood up from the conference room table, and we walked outside into the parking lot, and right on the spot said, I'd like to offer you 3 trucks to help support the mission of the first response team.
I heard about Tad because Dad had said that he had given 3 trucks away to a guy. And I was like, you have lost your mind. What are you doing? Shortly after, I was introduced to Tad, and I very quickly just could see exactly what Dad saw in Tad.
It was at that moment that I knew that my charity had a very genuine and caring supporter, and a family and a company that actually really cared about people who instantaneously find themselves victims of natural disasters.
When Tad builds a truck, it's not just a normal truck. It's not a truck you see rolling down the road. It's a very specialized piece of equipment.
All of Tad's equipment is custom built. All of what he has is very specific to his application because what he does is very unique with the equipment.
We had an opportunity to work with a wonderful salesman at the Pete Store who literally spent months with us looking at diagrams and specs and figuring out exactly what the first response team's needs are. And we built these trucks specifically for the special work we do.
Tad's told me several times that when police and fire officials see the convoy of equipment that arrives at the site, that's when the barricades come down and it's, come on in, we need you.
You see that truck and you go, wow, this guy means business.
I'll never forget the day when Ringgold, Georgia got hit by a very powerful tornado. And sure enough, John and Greg and Jeff and a lot of local Pete Store employees and Pete Store employees from far away came to help their community.
It's a great blessing when that organization like First Response comes and with not only manpower, but with the equipment to help make a difference. You can't put a price on that. That's what giving is all about.
To be able to witness firsthand the equipment that you've donated and designed and see it do the work for people when they really need it is just truly rewarding.
Something that's really unique about John, Jeff, and Greg is that they're always there for me. They're just a phone call away, day or night. And when something happens like a terrible earthquake in Haiti, they're there to support us.
Haiti was one of those phone calls of, John, what can we do? And we found some equipment with our customers, bought it back from our customers, got it into the shop, reworked the equipment for his application. The devastation was so bad that you couldn't send it down there and take it out in 6 months. You knew that it was going to be there and working for the rest of its life, which it still is. We have a program where our employees actually travel with Tad because a lot of them are very qualified for truck driving and technicians and people that know how to operate the equipment as well. We had a couple employees go up to Sandy. They were scheduled to be there for 4 days and begged to stay longer because they were so captivated by the work.
They're a little more proud of where they work because they feel like there's more of a purpose to it than let's just go make money. that they feel part of something, that's the most rewarding part of it.
As a founder of the charity and the guy who's out there on the front lines all the time, I can tell you firsthand just how comforting it is to know that when those storms hit, we're able to get out there and respond because we have donors that have been with us year after year, like the R. Scott family and the Pete Store.